and we will vote on these two bills. It is my hope that we will be able to proceed civilly and with decorum and with respect for one another. Read the next bill.
Democrats there throwing a temper tantrum today on the floor of the Florida House of Representatives as that legislative body voted to revoke Disney's special governing status. With the bill now headed to Ron DeSantis' desk for his signature, some are concerned that the Florida governor might be going too far and fear that the bill conflicts with a pro-business stance that conservatives usually favor. My next guest disagrees. There's one of that weak sauce around here. Joining me now, the host of I'm Right with Jesse Kelly, here on the First TV, and of course, syndicated radio host nationally, Jesse Kelly. What's up, Jesse?
I don't like the loser mentality, Buck. That's what's up. Obviously, I'm not talking about you, but what I've said about this, you and I've talked about this privately before. On the right, government has only grown for the last 100 years, so we've never had a win. And people think we have, because, wow, we had Trump or we had Reagan or something like that. Yeah, we've had some election wins, but if you believe in limited government and all that, like we do, you've never had a win in your life. What you've had, what you think conservatism is, if that's the word we still want to use for it, is complaining when they win. That's what we do. That's a hypocritical. They're liars. That's wrong. We think that's conservatism, is complaining when they win. We don't even understand what winning is. If a corporation declares war on your values, we have the biggest children's corporation in the world. You could probably say in the world, in Disney. If they have decided they are going to purposely pervert and groom children, they've declared war on your values. If they've declared war, make war. Yes, what we're doing is right. Make them feel pain. Make them fear you. And we have so many losers on our side, and I sympathize with them, who just believe that the second you encroach, the second you make them feel any pain at all, we've gone too far. This isn't doing it the right way. We're in a war for the future of the country. Make war.
Interesting that you use that term war, because you're not the only one. The chief commissar of the teachers unions, the AFT, Randy Weingarten, chief commissar should be her official title. This is what she says about the parental rights bill in Florida. Watch this.
It's this notion, and look, we've been very lucky in America, and we in some ways live in a bubble for a long time. This is propaganda. Yep. This is misinformation. This is the way in which wars start. This is the way in which hatred starts.
This is the way in which wars start, she says, talking about a parental rights bill that explicitly prevents 5-year-olds from being told, oh, you think you're a boy? No, you're actually a girl. Let's get you on some hormone therapy.
Look, it's been the greatest benefit for them, Buck. This is something I know you talk about on your shows all the time. The biggest win for the communists in this country, it actually isn't even corporate America. It isn't Hollywood. It isn't sports or whatever else you're mad they took over. The biggest thing for them has been to educate the children. They have taken children from well-meaning parents for 7-8 hours a day, and they've done this for decades. And they've taught these children to hate themselves, hate their parents, hate their country. Now they've flat out moved that into a really even more disgusting sexual realm. That is their bread and butter. They're not trying, by the way, to make your kids gay. They're trying to destroy your kids mentally and physically, so your kids will hate you and hate your country, because a broken person is easy to convert to communism. That is the goal. They're trying to break things because, look, if you get some 10-year-old boy who chops his penis off and gets a bunch of puberty blockers, what are the chances that boy, if he even lives to 18 or 19, becomes a voting, card-carrying Democrat his whole life? They're about 100%. But if you have a child who's been taught manners, who doesn't believe in that, loves his country, again, not political, loves his country, says, yes, sir, no, ma'am, good kid, what are the chances that child's gonna be the political enemy of the Democratic Party? They're very, very high. They're simply recruiting new people, and schools have been their bread and butter, and threatening to take that away from them is a huge threat to them.
Don't miss American Scandal, Hunter Biden. A new First TV exclusive special hosted by Buck Sexton. Available right now only on the First TV app.